guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be showing you how I create my magnets for my planner. If you're into that type of video, stay tuned. First of all, the things that you would need is you're going to need some jump rings. This is when you want to do the paper clip charm, so you'll need jump rings, lobster, clasp ends. You'll need some pliers. You're going to need marker to dot the magnet so you know which side to glue. Then you'll need some pins of your choice. I am going to be working with this one today, this beautiful little butterfly that I just recently got. And then I have a crown that I'm going to be changing into a magnet. And then you need some glue. So I'm keeping it in the package so that it doesn't leak anywhere, because this is basically like crazy glue. So, and then you'll need magnets. I like to use these ones for the back part because it's very smooth, so it won't create any indentations into your planner or anything like that. But if you don't have access to one of these, you can use 2 regular magnets. It's just you're gonna have to make sure that they can go together. So let's get started. The first one I'm going to work on this one. Remove your back ends. And then you're going to take your pliers and you get a good grip on that. Sometimes this works right away and sometimes you gotta really wiggle with it. You kind of just twist it a little bit so you're like weakening it. Okay, that one came off. We'll pop that to the side and work on the next one. That one's come off also. Sometimes on the back, after you've taken off the pin, it'll leave just a little bit of the steel that was still left there when it was attached, or the glue or anything. So actually, I just recently bought myself a electric nail file. I got this off of Aliexpress, and I have a nail drill that I use for my nails, but I won't be using that. Not on this. It's a really, it's 50-something pound drill, so I won't be using that. And the bit that I like to use is like the regular sanding bit. So we'll just grab that and slot it in. I don't have much glue left on it or anything, but I'm still going to give it a little sand just to make sure it's completely smooth. And then all I'm doing is I'm just kind of lightly on the edge sanding it down like that. And that's already smooth. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna go on to the crown. And this one should give me a little trouble to pop off, but it'll come off eventually. You just gotta play with it. I'm gonna just twist it around a little bit. There we go. That's come off. That is smooth now. Be ready to use. So now that we've done that, so the magnets that I actually like to use, like I said, I like to use this one for the back. And then I have 2 other sizes. So I got, this is a 6mm, very tiny. It's perfect for those small pins. And then I have, I think this is a 7mm. And then this one is good for like the bigger sizes. And for the depth of the magnet, you want to try to get a 1 millimeter in depth, because you want it to be quite thin. You don't want it to be a chunky magnet. You want it to lay flat. So I always go for this size. All right, I am just going to grab a piece of paper so that I don't make a mess, because this is glue we're dealing with. And I'm just going to pop that down and put my magnets on, my pins on, and make sure you got your right size. So this is the front part that I'll be working with. So I'll turn it over for the back. And then this one is the front, and we'll turn that over for the back. For my magnet for this one, I think I'm gonna test out this one and see if I like that size. See, that's too big. Actually, that's possibly the most perfect size for that, because it's not too, it's big enough, but it'll kind of show a bit, just a bit. So I don't know if I want to use that. We're gonna think about it. Let's see how this one looks. I'll definitely be using this size for the crown. So that will definitely fit perfectly on the crown. So if you can see that, and I'll probably put that like right here, and you definitely won't see that at all when you're putting it on your planner. And then I could use that, actually I could use that for this one, because as long as it's magnetized, it'll fit. It doesn't matter how small it is. So I think I might use that one, because when I flip that over on that side, it'll barely be visible. So I might use this one for that one. Okay. So testing out the magnet to make sure that it's on the right side. If you put it on opposing sides, that's the right size. It's already clicked and it's already there. This will be the side I will be gluing. So I'm just gonna mark that. Just do a little dot. And that's the side I'll be gluing. Okay, so that's the side I'm gluing. And if I'll just give you a show. If I don't use that side and I use the opposite side, this is what's gonna happen. It's go to the side first, or flip it over, as you can see. And we don't want that. That's why I use a marker, because I did that once and I absolutely regretted it. I actually wasted a pin because of the way I glued the magnet. So now I make sure to mark it. And now that we know which one that one is on, if I want to use it, we'll do the small one. That's the side we're gluing on. So we'll just do a little dot. Perfect. So this glue says that you can use it, but you need to press hard for 1 to 2 minutes and then stick together. Wait about 48 hours later is best, and store it in the plastic bag. So for me, I don't need it right away, because I'm using these in a different planner, so I don't have a problem setting it aside and using it. And I absolutely love how this glue is set up, because it has a sharp point, so the glue can precisely come out, and then this keeps it free of any glue sticking to it. So really like how that came out. I will definitely be buying more from Shein. Okay, so this part is tricky. This part takes a steady hand, and I tried doing this the other night, and my hand was not steady at all, because I had a couple of glasses of wine. So not the best time to try doing do-it-yourself crafts. So I learned my lesson. So I use my pliers, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it over to reveal the part that I want to glue. And then I'm going to use my pliers to pick it up, kind of like that. And I need it kind of to the edge so that I can glue it immediately to the crown. Basically like that. And make sure she's flat the way I need her. You can either glue it here and then apply the magnet, but I prefer to apply the glue to the magnet and then put it on. So to do that, it's went down just a little bit, so bring it back. This is what I talk about. This is the hard part. This is the part that takes. All right, so we're ready now. And you just add a little touch to it. What I do like is this doesn't glue together right away. It gives me time to actually add it. Whereas with crazy glue, it starts sticking right away. And we just apply it to where you want to put it. Okay, that's on. So that is on right there. And then normally what I like to do is before it starts drying, I kind of like move it about. Oh, shit. Move it about just a little bit. And then I'll use the pliers to hold it down and make sure it's on there in place. So that's one done now. So that one is going to be ready to use, but I'm going to let it sit overnight for when I'm ready to use it. And I don't have any glue on the front, so we're good. Let's pop that to the side. Now for the butterfly now. I think I might use a small one, you know, because I feel like I don't really want it to be so obvious. I mean, if I fit it right there, it'll kind of be perfect. What do you think? I think I'm gonna just, it's not obvious, and only me would really know it's right there, but I think I'm gonna use a small one for this. It's gonna be a lot more precise. This side. To glue it. And make sure we have it on the right side. This is the side we want to glue. Yep. And I think I'm gonna try aim to get like right here in the middle. And that is it. So you can barely see the magnet. And I got it right on the side. So that one came out good. And we'll leave that, let that sit for when I'm ready to use it again. I need 2 pliers for this because I'll need to open the jump rings. So and let's see, what do I want to do? Do I want to do maybe 2 of these together? That would be kind of cute. That would be like a layered effect, kind of like what I did. What do you think? Can I do it like that? I might just do this one by itself, or I could probably use the silver. Not really too sure yet. I didn't think it fully through. Or I might use this one actually. You know, in a way, I could make this a magnet also because it's quite flat on the back. And all I would need to do is take off the little ring here. The little ring that's on there. All I need to do is take that off. But I won't do surgery with this one yet until I've actually got some more planner charms, just in case it goes left, you know? I'm gonna get my jump ring. I need tweezers because I have long nails. So we'll get 1 jump ring. Got 1 jump ring there. Okay. And all you're gonna do is hold it with that one, and then you're gonna take this one and you're just gonna open it just a little bit, not too much, just enough to slot the charm in there, like that much. Yeah, perfect. Now that you got that on, let's close it back. And already I have the charm and the jump ring on, and all I need to do now is add it to my paper clip. Just slide that on, and that's it. We got a tiny one for that one. So that's basically it. And then I'll just give you a quick show. So this is how I've done one already. So this is how the completed magnet will look. So you have your back to put it into your behind your pocket, and then you have your crown with the magnet on the back, and then it's ready to go into the planner. Hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on how I create my magnets, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.